Hey out there, happy Monday. For all the dads out there, I hope you had a great Father's Day yesterday. Yesterday I took a ride by a house in Hazlet. I'm going to show it to you in 1 second. I thought there was an open house here yesterday, so I had about a half hour to kill. It's not far from my house, and I said, let me go check it out. Handyman special, less than $300,000. They want $292. Let me go check it out. I pull up, and I got about a half hour before the open house is closing. So I go up to the door and I knock. Something seemed a little like it wasn't right. Well, anyway, there was no open house. But someone was inside the house. And the house is, I'm going to show it to you in a second, needs a lot of repairs. So this guy came to the door, no shirt on. Tattoos all over the place. I think he was buckling up his pants. A little bit younger than me. And I said, I thought there was an open house here. Sorry about disturbing you. He goes, no, that's all right. It's not until next week. I told the realtor if he gets $170 for this house, he'd be lucky. There's so much work that needs to be done in this house. Red flags go up, in a good way. So he told me that he was the son of the owner, and the woman had to be put in a nursing home, and the father passed away about a year ago. If that's the situation, I'm not making light of a hardship like that. I'm not. If that's the situation, but I'm not sure I bought his whole story. Let me show you the house, and then I'll tell you a little bit more. So listen, that's the house. It's a cape with a garage. A lot of capes don't have garages, but that one does. I don't want to spend more time over there and freak the guy out. I don't know what was going on with him. I'm not saying he was shady, but there was something off. Anyway, I talked to the realtor afterwards. He says you have to have an appointment to get in there. I already reached out to him this morning. He hasn't gotten back to me. That was like 45 minutes ago. How long does it take to get back? Through a text. I already reached out to my hard money lender for a proof of funds letter. So when you submit an offer, you want to put a proof of funds letter in there. Now here's the kind of crazy part. Like, whoa, it's not like crazy, like, whoa, I'm going to be walking a tightrope, but it's kind of crazy. I really can't get this deal right now. I'm spread out too thin. We're closing on the Kingsburg house this Friday. The Brown house isn't done yet. I don't have the CO. We don't have that on the market yet. So I don't anticipate any cash coming in until I have at least the CO on that house. Once it goes on the market, then I could kind of guesstimate how long it's going to take to sell. My Hazlet cottage is under contract, but you know it fell through the last time, so I can't count on that. So I got a lot of money going out, no money coming in, but this house is too good to pass up. So I want to see the inside of it. I don't want to do one of those sight unseen that I spoke about in a video that someone did to me, because I don't like those kind of deals. However, I would still go through with it. So this is the offer I'm going to put in on the house. I'm going to put an offer in at $210,000. But Harry, that's kind of crazy. They want $292 for that house. Here's the thing. When I was talking to the guy yesterday, and I was going to say kid because I think he was in his mid-30s. I think everybody that's under 40, I'm calling a kid nowadays. Anyway, he told me this. He said, I told the realtor, you know, if he got $170 for this house, he'd be lucky. There's so much work that needs to be done in this house. I was like, Then he said something else. I said, oh, well, tell me a little bit about the realtor. What's going on? He says, he just got his real estate license. So I've made quite a few videos about only doing win-win situations, and I'm sticking to that. However, if there's a situation where, I hate to even say take advantage of because it sounds like kind of creepy, but if there's a situation where I could take advantage of the situation, the seller can get out of a property and it could be really easy for them. I'm providing a benefit, and then I get a deal. I get a deal on that place. So I'm putting an offer in at $210,000. Let's see what happens. I can't really do it right now. I'd have to find a way to do it. These are some of the houses that are in the neighborhood. I don't know what year this neighborhood was built, but a lot of the houses are, I'm not going to say identical, but very similar. This house is under contract. It's right around the corner from the subject property. That's the one I'm looking at, and I'm going to put an offer in on. It's almost identical. It's got the garage, it's a cape, the square feet is virtually the same. These are 4 bedrooms, 2 bath house. The other one's lot is bigger. This one's in better condition. However, take a look at that roof. You need a new roof. It's got the old siding on there. It hasn't been updated. And let me tell you what it's sold for, or what it's going to sell for. I don't really know what it's going to sell for, but I do know in this market. Do you know what kind of market we're in? Seller's market. It was on the market for a week. It was listed for $350 and it sold in a week. That's telling me that it's selling over list price. Can I guesstimate? Maybe $370. This house is going to sell for $370. The other one, if I got for, let's even say $225, and put even $80,000 worth of a rehab into that house, be a home run, right? So this neighborhood could support higher prices. I'm going to show you another house that's on the market for $625,000. It just went on the market 2 days ago. There's a house that's on the market right now. Went on the market 2 days ago. $625,000. In-ground pool, double the square feet, 2-car garage. It's a beautiful house. I'm not going to use that as a comp. That house can't be used as a comp. It's double the square feet. It's got the in-ground pool. It's beautiful. The only way that could be used as a comp, if the house that I showed you that I'm putting an offer in on, if my plans, if my scope of work involved a tremendous rehab. So like if I put an in-ground pool, added another 1,400 square feet to it, could I look at $625? Probably. It's not what I do. Maybe somebody else does something like that, like I've mentioned HGTV, like what if we did a pop of color and added an in-ground pool with palm trees? Yeah! It's not my thing. I guess it could be somebody else's thing. I guess I'm along the lines of value investing. That's what Warren Buffett does. Value investing. So I try to have a balance between profit, practicality, timing, and things like that. So the other house, I'm going to put an offer in hopefully today, $210,000. I'm going to put a bug in the realtor's ear that I already know that the owner's son told me that he already told him 170 would be a good price. Now what I want to do is I want to lock this thing up. So it's supposed to be an open house. Yeah, I got the days wrong. So it's supposed to be next Sunday. So I want to lock this house up before the open house. So what I'm going to do is I can't be too aggressive. I'm going to be looking like an ass, right? So it's going to be all cash. That's the offer I'm going to put in. Quick closing, that's what they want. I'll get the CO, makes their life easier. I'm giving them a lot that they want. In return, I want them to respond within 24 hours to my offer. I want them to accept or counteroffer it within 24 hours. I don't want to give them a week so that they have my offer and then they have an open house. So let's see what happens. Wish me luck.